Well, I think we're about to jump down yet another hole.
So is this the third time we've jumped down a hole now?
Yeah, he's probably at this thinking, I've got to stop doing this. My arse is going to fall off. Yes, James's internal monologue is, of course, British English. For some reason.
It's the best kind of internal monologue. There's only the one way forward. And it's full of dead bodies.
Let's just hope it was your imagination, James.
I kind of wish one of them would move. Like you just see a leg disappear.
A lesser game would have done that.
I don't know. I think it could work. There's a hole.
It's James reading out the implications there.
This is hole number 4. I quite like as well that you don't seem to see him landing. He almost looks like he's going like, what? Oh. Like he's realising
waking up there rather
up.
than actually travelling somewhere physically.
And another hole. Oh, this time he didn't land on his butt. And there's nothing here but the elevator, which at least is, I think, full of goodies.
Yes, wouldn't it be a shame if it just suddenly started going?
And of course, it's going down.
That seems to be the operative direction. Good to see James getting ready there.
Yes, I think most games you get the feeling when it's giving you lots and lots of pickups that it's preparing you for something.
Portents and foreshadowing.
One could even say suiting up, as it were. I prefer my sillier ways of putting it.
Quick sigh there from our player, as I think he's going heavy-handed, isn't it? It makes you wait. It's something I like about the game.
Ah, here we are. We have a save point and a little door.
And we're going to take advantage of the save point. Does it tell us where we are? Elevator.
Just elevator. If I remember rightly, I think we're getting to the point where it kind of starts drawing its own map, which I think is interesting.
It is actually. As the games progress, those sections get bigger until in Silent Hill 4 I believe it's all your drawn map. I don't think you pick them up anymore. When we get to that eventual stage we'll find out.
I can see why you'd go for that, because I mean in real life most things don't really have maps, even when they're big buildings.
Oh, I don't know. I think some of the ones in this game, in Silent Hill 3, are quite reasonable. I think what's dreadfully important is to have them in positions where it would be feasible for them to be.
I think, for quite a while now, Scott's been using the shotgun preferred to the handgun, for its being more heavy hitting.
Yes, this is our hand-drawn map this time. And there's another one.
Because we don't really get the feeling from these corridors that we could easily run around them, I don't think.
You can run past them, but you've got quite a fair amount of ammo at this point, so you might as well just take them out.
We've got a strange box head thing.
And this is one of the game's few puzzles that's actually rendered in real time, rather than a 5x3 pre-rendered drawing.
And what Scott hasn't seen yet is the thing that's actually manipulating, which is just behind James.
We've gone for upside down red-eyed old man.
Which means there's nothing there. So we'll have to change it again.
You can sneakily see the outline of the door sort of shimmering there. Yes, what that artifact is in fact doing is rotating that room behind him.
So we have to rotate it until we get a door that's open. And none of these are.
Oh, there you can see how the light is actually shining out of the back of James.
Yes, it's kind of weird.
Which it shouldn't really be doing.
I forget if there's any way to actually figure out this, or if you just randomly turn it a lot.
Oh, well, I mean, it does track the motions properly, and you can figure it out. But there's so few permutations, there's not much point.
He's done it already, that was quite lucky.
Oh, I'm sure we would argue skill. Skill was mostly... Yeah, probably just did it at random.
You're alive! Maria, I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt bad?
Not at all, silly.
Maria? That thing, it stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator, and then...
James, what are you talking about?
Just before! Don't you remember?
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So, you're Maria?
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
I don't know.
Come and get me.
I can't do anything through these bars.
Okay. Stay right there. I'll be there soon.
I'm not staying to see the little ending animation.
Which, of course, does affect the ending, I believe.
So that was Maria, or was it? Who's acting an awful lot like Mary, except not.
Yes, once we get into the historical building, things just get plain weird.
They do, yes.
Join us next time to see what happens next.